Hey, it's Michelle. So it is day 17 of the 60-day soul cleanse, and it's been a pretty good day. But I didn't come to talk about how awesome my day was. I came to talk about a lesson I learned this week, and from an unexpected place. I think I've shared here before that I work with women who are at risk. And at risk means women who are in and out of jail, homeless, drug addicted, trading sex for money, drugs, things like that. And as you can imagine, it's a very painful situation to watch when women are in danger and can't quite find their way out. But this young woman came into our office. I had never met her before, and she came in looking for services, and she was generally homeless. She's sort of moving from place to place. And she was a woman about my build, heavy set, large breasts, and just generally sort of everything she was wearing that day didn't quite fit. So as we were going through the assessment and talking about her needs and how we could help, she sort of, gestured to her chest and said, are you looking at my chest because I know the bra doesn't fit? And I had noticed, as a person who had had really big breasts, you sort of notice what kind of bra they're wearing to support themselves. And I know I've talked about my own breast reduction surgery here, and I put like 7 videos together to show you my process of going through the procedure. So the reason I'm talking about breasts at all, mine or this young woman's, was about how offering her a particular service shifted my perspective around something. One of the things I've been doing with my old clothes as I lose weight is giving it to my organization. We're always in need of clothes for women of all sizes, and so I just added my wardrobe to the mix and had offered some bras up at some point. And the bras that I wore, because I at one point wore 50J, yes, they make those, they tend to be truly expensive bras. You have to pay between $50, and they're really sturdy, wide straps, big backing on the bra, so really sturdy bras that really last a long time if I actually thought about it. And so I go into our clothes closet and pull out a few items and pull this bra out. And so she goes into the bathroom and she puts on the bra, and she comes out of the bathroom with this huge smile on her face. Like, oh my God. And she's sort of, posing and saying look how much it pulls me up, and look how it's holding me. And all her girls were tucked away safely inside of it. And she was so excited to walk into an agency she had never really dealt with and find this one thing that could make her feel better in the day. And as I watched her being excited about this bra, I remember how much I hated that bra. Hated being trapped in the bra, hating to having to spend that much money for the bra, hating to having to all my bras were black. There were no cute bras in my arsenal of bras, because this is what I felt like I was stuck with. And when I saw how joyous this young woman was about finding something in this, what feels like the world of lack when you're dealing with social services and women who are drug addicted, it really made me sort of start thinking about how I was seeing my life and how I was sort of walking around always looking for the lack, always being pissed off about what I didn't have. And that really had a profound impact on my week, and I hope moving forward. I started to think about what I had. Over the last 3 years of my life has dramatically changed in the way I used to live. And even working with these women in Baltimore City is not something I had aspired to. It was sort of a situation sort of aligned itself, and here I was. And really, as I shifted my perspective and started looking for the good in things, looking for where there was a positive aspect, my week has really changed dramatically. I live in this small house. It's at least 80 years old. It was built in 1923, so you do the math. And always looking like small, there's not enough room, I don't have enough stuff, da 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 da. And so started to look at my house in a way that here's this beautiful cottage house on this lovely street, and all the little things I could start doing with the house to make me feel happy and comfortable in it, and just sort of started taking care of this charming little place that I hadn't seen that way before. I sort of saw it as, boo, it's tiny, boo, I just bought it because my mama made me, because she said I was grown up, I should own something, you know. And just starting to see things differently and start moving from a space of lack to a place of possibility, and what I could do in what was going on. I live in this nice little neighborhood. It has a share of crime and issues and people and blah, blah, blah. But I started to say, like, looking at the neighborhood differently. I used to drive everywhere. And so I started to say, you know, Michelle, your community is actually walkable, but you're so busy jumping in your car you never noticed it. So I started walking to my library, like I talked about last week, and walking to my gym and working out and walking back, which is a great, you know, extra workout. I walked to my post office. I met a friend yesterday for lunch and walked to the restaurant, and started to see where, this morning as I walked back from this amazing spin class I had this morning, to start looking around of all the things this community had that I really didn't pay attention to because I was always in my car and I was always judging it for the things it didn't have. So I am grateful to God and the universe for bringing that woman into my life, and I was glad we could help her the ways we could help her, and I received something in return from her. So, you know, shift your perspective, start looking for the good, start looking for the possibilities, and I really think things start moving in our lives when we start looking for the things we can do and not looking for the things we can't do. Happiness is a choice. I'm choosing to be happy. I hope you're doing the same. And of course, you know, I'll talk to you guys later.